Hi there. So you're in your 50s or your 60s and you're fit and healthy. Well, you're fairly fit and healthy, and you've not got enough money to retire on. But you expect something to turn up soon. But today, I want to look at some of those hidden dangers lurking just beneath the surface that could seriously damage whatever plans you are making for your retirement. And no, it's not the government, it's not that bloke at work giving you grief, and it's not the bank wanting to chat about your overdraft. No, it's something more sinister. Now, it's Chris here from Retire Me Wealthy, and today I want to touch on a subject that we all choose to ignore until something happens in our lives that stops us in our tracks. And these things happen when we least expect them. But the long term effects can be devastating. And these things always happen to someone else, don't they? Never to us. I'm talking about cognitive disease, dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, motor neurone, all those things that you hear about happening to other people. Now, don't switch off because it's an unpleasant subject that you don't really want to hear about. There is a rising rate of dementia and other cognitive diseases and impairments amongst men, particularly in their 50s and 60s. And 1 in 3 will get dementia in their older age. Now, those aren't good odds. That means it's either you or me or him next door. And him next door seems in good form, so that means it's either you or me. So these mental conditions can impact financial decision-making abilities, amongst a lot of other things. So we need to be making some good financial decisions early if we want to secure financial stability in our later years. And it's vital to take these proactive steps to safeguard our financial future well before any cognitive concerns arise. Early planning allows for more time to accumulate savings and optimise strategies if that's the way you're going. Or if we aren't going down the traditional pension and savings route, then we've got to work out just how the hell we're going to survive those years after we finish working. We need to work out our strategy for potential cognitive challenges. Now, first, you get mental checks whenever you can. Get your blood pressure sorted periodically, keep an eye on your weight. You can get a bowel cancer check every 2 years after a certain age, or you can request one on the NHS. And secondly, make a comprehensive review of the current financial situation, including income, expenses, assets, liabilities, and retirement savings, and all that stuff. Now, I've made a video on that, if you could check it out on my channel. So, how long are we going to work? And are we really feeling fit, strong, and healthy right now? Or are the first signs of something not working quite right beginning to appear? Is there a hereditary reason why we should be aware of potential life-changing illnesses? What bad habits in our earlier life might catch up with us? But don't answer that just now. But be honest and do your own assessment. And while we're dealing with these rather unpleasant sort of tasks, it's perhaps a good time to establish a clear legal will and check up on inheritance tax and get up to speed on power of attorney, just in case. Now, we should discuss these subjects with trusted individuals to ensure our wishes would be upheld in the event of any future mental decline. And then we can put them to the back of our mind again until we feel the need, every so often, to get them out and reassess them. Now, the other sinister danger that you can't control is the accident. And they happen. In earlier life, our senses are more alert, and generally speaking, we're more spatially aware of what goes on around us. But quite naturally, as we age, a percentage of that spatial awareness sort of disappears. Now, we can keep mentally in tune by keeping fit and reading a lot and researching lots of things of interest and quizzes and crosswords and whatever. And cutting down on TV and avoiding junk films and binge watching has got to help. And keeping physically and mentally active has got to have a big effect on the quality of our lives. But the accidents are always around, just waiting to happen. You fall off a ladder painting, or your knee gives way as you're carrying a suitcase downstairs. You miss your footing and trip over a crap paving slab. And as we get older, there are increasing chances that simple accidents like these can have far-reaching effects. Now, we could overcome these infirmities easier when we were younger because our recovery times were faster and our bodies healed quicker. But it's a different story as we get older. Now, all right, here's a case study, one that happened to someone I know. Now, we'll keep him anonymous and we'll call him James. And James was in his 70s, living alone and living a happy life. He wasn't as secure walking as he might have been because he had some joint issues, but that never stopped him from getting around. And he did some driving for a friend, and he was always out and about, and he went on holiday by train and even got the rail people to sort of help him with his luggage at both ends. Now, he wasn't rich, but he was wealthy. He had no money issues, He had all this he needed. And for me, that's wealthy. But then he fell over in his kitchen. Just a simple trip, but he fell into a cupboard and broke his shoulder. And it was bad enough that he had to call an ambulance, but it got worse from there. They set his shoulder, but they weren't happy with his heartbeat. So they kept him in hospital for a few days, and that's when he got COVID. Now, you can see where all this is going, can't you? He's now sitting at home all day. He's lost confidence to go out. He's waiting for a pacemaker to be fitted to his heart, so he won't be driving anytime soon, if ever. His life has changed dramatically, and all due to one little trip. So we might be planning on working forever because we enjoy our work and we are invincible, but one little slip could change all that overnight. So that's why I promote starting an online business for those of us without the necessary long-term finances in place. And my plan is based on creating a business that can be operated from home without too many overheads, and which over a few years could grow into a worthwhile and lucrative business, providing ongoing income, and which can be passed on to loved ones and other family members once fully set up, even if we were to fall ill or have that accident. Now, it's a plan, and if you want to learn more, just take a look at the link in the description below somewhere and get my retirement plan report. And if you got any value from this video, just please like and subscribe to this channel and look out for more videos like this that help pave the way towards a happy and secure retirement. So, I'll see you next time, and watch out for those paving slabs. Bye now.